Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be using text and pictures, also known as context clues, to determine our characters' feelings. Context clues are things seen in the book. On pages 11 and 12, for example, we can see that Leonardo is trying very hard to be scary. We can see this because he's jumping up and down, he's doing handstands, he's making horrible faces, and he even put on a mask. The text, another context clue, tells us that Leonardo tried very hard to be scary. In comparison, on page 12, we can see that Leonardo is very sad. His body language tells us this because he is hunched over, and he looks sad as he's frowning, and his eyebrows are facing downwards. The text tells us that he just wasn't scary. So using our context clues from the pictures, we can determine that he is sad because he wasn't scary. Another example is on page 13 and 14. The text tells us that he had an idea, that he would scare the most scaredy cat kid in the world. We can also tell how he feels about this from looking at the pictures. On page 13, he's thinking of the idea, but once he's thought about it, on page 14, we can see he's jumping up and down, and he has a huge smile on his face. This tells us that he's happy. Using the story, Leonardo the Terrible Monster, and our organizer, we can figure out exactly how Leonardo feels throughout the story. Using our first example, on pages 11 and 12, he is saying that he's trying to be scary. He's doing a whole lot. We can see that he's jumping. He's making funny faces. And he's wearing a mask. All those things demonstrate that he's trying very hard. And we can see here, on this page, we'll come back to here. My apologies, guys. We can see here that he must be feeling very tired. That's a lot of effort to put in. Next, on page 12, he's saying that he just wasn't. So he just wasn't scary. He's doing his mope. He looks like he's walking slow. He's frowning. And his shoulders are slumped. When somebody's walking around like that, it's clear that they are very sad and unhappy. So I think we can determine that Leonardo is also very sad and unhappy. In contrast, when he decides that he's going to scare the tuna salad out of the most scaredy cat kid in the whole world, he is feeling very differently. So he says that he's going to scare a kid. Going to scare a scaredy cat. And he's jumping up and down with that big old smile that we talked about earlier. Jumping and smiling. So therefore, we can determine that he is very happy. Use other examples from throughout the book to complete your organizer on what the character or the text is saying and what the character is shown to be doing in the book. Then, using what they're saying and doing, determine how the character is feeling in that moment. I used examples from pages 11, 12, and 14. Try to use varied points from the book other than the 3 examples I have provided. Have fun and good luck!